What's going on, nation? I'm Scott from MuscularStrength.com, and today we're going to go over the 3 golden rules when performing a barbell incline bench press. But before we get started, if you've been enjoying my Golden Rules series, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button and let me know which exercise you want to see next down in that comment section below. All right, guys, so golden rule number 1, you always want to make sure you're benching with a grip just outside of shoulder width. Now, I know some of you are going to say with a wider grip you can bench more weight, but guys, when you have a wider grip on this exercise when using a barbell, you're not going to get that much of a flex at the top of the movement. It should go without saying that the more you bring your hands in, the more of a flex you get in your chest, and adduction is part of one of the functions of the chest, which means if you're feeling that flex at the top, you're going to get more muscle activation for more muscle damage and more growth, even if you can bench a little more when doing the wider grip. So that's why we're going to do that. Number 2, you're going to have more control over the exercise, and you're going to be able to keep your elbows under your wrists, allowing you to really focus and push through with your triceps as well. So let me show you what I mean. So getting underneath the barbell, you're going to place your fingertips on the knurling. I like to use my thumbs, put them right on the end, grab the barbell, lift off, and then as I perform my repetitions, like I just told you guys, I keep my elbows under my wrists, and as I press back up, my elbows stay under my wrists as well. You want to make sure that when you do this movement, guys, that as you come down, you don't flare your elbows out to the side and then push this way as well. You're going to lose a lot of power if you do that, and you're also going to place a lot of unwanted tension in your shoulders. So, golden rule number 1, get that just outside of shoulder width grip. Golden rule number 2, guys, is not having your shoulder blades retracted and depressed throughout the entire set. And what I noticed, the most common thing that happens here is a lot of you will retract, depress, lean back, and then you'll get into position, but sometimes the J-hooks are too high on benches in the gym, or just in general, when we try to press the weight off the J-hooks, what happens is we lift the weight and then push it up like this, almost using our shoulders to help us. And then what happens is once you use your shoulders to help you, you unpack them, and then you start performing your repetitions with your back flat on the bench versus having your shoulder blades retracted and depressed down. And what starts to happen is you lose a lot of that pushing power that you had, and then you can also start to transfer a bit more of the exercise into your shoulders versus keeping it all in your chest. So if that happens to you and you pay attention, just hold the weight above you like this and try to reset your shoulders. And then once you reset your shoulders and they're nice and packed, then you'll be able to bench and feel it all in your chest and not in your shoulders at all. And you guys probably saw a clear difference there when I benched this way with my shoulders packed versus this way with my back flat on the bench. There's a big difference. And the third golden rule, guys, is you have to remember that your lower body and your core are vital to this movement, all right? What that means is, yes, it's an upper body movement. We're pressing through our chest and our arms, but if your core is loose and your feet are not firmly planted on the ground, then you don't have a solid foundation to be able to press more weight comfortably. So what I mean by that is, when you're pressing the weight and you lift it off the bench, so we have our shoulders packed, we lift it off the bar, you don't want to be like this with your feet. This is going to create some instability, and not the kind of instability that you want. You want to be nice and tight, either be on your toes or get your feet flat. Push your knees out. As you push your knees out, arch your back, and then take in a breath through your nose, and flex that core as hard as you can. Flex your glutes, and that creates a solid foundation that's going to allow you to press heavier and heavier weight as you get better with the movement. So as soon as you start to feel your core loosen up and your lower body loosen up, reset yourself. Don't just start pressing repetitions with loose legs and a loose core. And one quick bonus tip before I let you guys go. A lot of times benches in the gym can be very slippery. And if your bench is slippery, that's going to cause your butt to slide up, which is going to cause your core to become soft, and you're going to lose your footing. You can take some bungees and then wrap them around the seat, and your butt will stick to these real good, okay? So if you're sliding on the bench, go find a few bungees, put them on just like I did right here, and that's going to help you stick much better so that when you're pressing heavier loads, your butt doesn't start sliding all the way forward like this. because that can become very dangerous, especially if you're maxing out or trying to squeeze out those last few repetitions. So if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button. And as always, more good stuff coming soon. See you guys.